When Larry was offered the opportunity to come to Highfield, the whole family was so happy, we're delighted. And since that time, honestly, we did not regret it. You know, imagine leaving your son that have been with you all your life for a boarding school. People say so many things, but when you come around and find the people around you, hear what other parents have got to say, you know, it was amazing.
I felt the same way, like compared to the education that Larry would be having when Larry is there. So I was kind of truly like happy, yeah.
So, you know, it's always looking forward to come to school, you know. So when your child is happy, you definitely know based on his reaction, and academically it's improved, and even the discipline that I got from here, I feel he's been very supportive, and Philip will go out of his way to do anything. There's nothing to regret. Some may think Highfield is a small school, but what we really gain from here is massive.
You know, when it came to sport, I didn't believe for 1 second that I'd be playing rugby and like enjoying it for the most part, but you know, I got here, you know, went to the first training session, went to the second, and I just found myself loving every second. So I didn't expect to fit in so well that after 2 years with those other people like that I made friends with, you know, it felt way different to anything I experienced. So
when I was offered the chance to come to Highfield, I was quite excited because I think it was the prospect of coming to a new school with new experiences. Like boarding for the first time was really exciting, and meeting new friends and thinking about things I could go on to do, playing new sports that I'd never even heard of. You know, it was quite exciting to me. So just having the sort of people around whenever you felt like low, especially because it was such a tight communal space. And so it was such an exciting thing. And especially right at the end where we were all sort of coming together as a year group, boarding was really helpful because, you know, everyone had the same experience and we'd all be able to chat about what happened last night, what boarding activity we did, or if we were coming in and staying for the weekend, you know, so it was really good.
The extracurricular activities was, you know, compared to normal schools, you know, is the best I can ask for.
Really enjoy singing. Everything now came up like, yeah, this is it. And they talk about Afoy even in Marlborough College, and yeah, she's been great. And
I think coming to Highfield especially, where the community is so close and the teachers also caring, and there's so much put out for you and there's so much given to you to help you that, you know, there's nothing, you can't really get that elsewhere. And then that opportunity to be at the school, partake in so many activities, learn different things. Like I never knew I was going to be learning Latin for, you know, a good 4 years of my life. And when I experienced that, I was like, well, this is a different world that without this opportunity I wouldn't have known anything about. Other things like drama and etc. It brings out skills that you wouldn't have even thought about. I was in a school in Brixton, and essentially you only do 3 subjects. You do maths, English and topic. But then here you can, you know, do lambda, things like DT, or do individual sports like swimming and stuff. And I think those things are brought out of you very easily at Highfield. And then when you go into Marlborough, you can just branch out into different areas. Yeah, but I found boarding to be one of the best experiences I've ever had. It feels like normal life, like living in a city or something where you have like loads of friends coming around.
We always talk about how fun boarding was and the highs and lows of boarding that we all had. And so we're sort of thinking about from the very start of year 6, sort of thinking back to all the times where we would chat and be like, oh, it'll be so great when we get into year 8 finally. And now that when we were in year 8, knowing everyone and getting so much closer, we always reflect on just how close everything made us. You know, it's been such a great experience to have such a tight community. I'm definitely very grateful for having the opportunity just to come to Highfield, because it's moved me on to being able to go to Marlborough, because I've moved on to a higher level of education, and it all started from me being able to come here in the first place. I'm definitely very, very grateful.
So I really thank the Bursary team. I thank the old teachers, and I thank everybody for the opportunity. You know, it was amazing. I really, really enjoy it, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Millie as well.